trying to not care about what other people think, and I'm not even sure who I'm talking to. Um, this video is probably for my friends on Discord who I talked to throughout last year till right now. They've been a huge support. Shout out to Beast, Stormlight, the Echo. I'm in my parents' car in the midnight of September 4th, and I'm trying to gain my senses back as I start a new school year. It's been a really hectic ride since January of this year. I started to really zone in and lock into school, and I felt like a discomfort for some time, but it's kind of necessary for growth. Currently, I'm trying to re experience that feeling right now by being in the car of my parents, even though it's like midnight. And to be honest, I'm pretty scared of the notion of my parents discovering of me being vulnerable in such a way because of childhood indoctrination of being powerful and all. It's kind of traumatizing with what I went through in recent years because, the corruption is so rife around the world, like big pharma and all these stuff, and people aren't even aware of these things, the atrocities that are committed. And as a victim myself, I've written extensively about what happened to me on Facebook. I'm not even sure, like, if all of this is even worth it, like gaining attention from others when the world really just doesn't care. But I still have my Discord friends who are pretty supportive of my stance. I shared a lot of my past emotional traumas, and I felt like a healing thing happening within myself. Also done energy work as well. So I think I'm just gonna ramble here. People are kind of just nice in the appearance, but deep down, I don't think a lot of people are worth talking to anymore. Because, you know, everyone just behaves so narcissistically and selfishly, posts things on social media just to gain acceptance, and deep down, they're pretty insecure. And for me, I try to be as genuine as possible. And, coming from a place of vulnerability, I think I'm discriminated against for sharing my views. Like, conspiracy fact is disregarded by so many people, and it's really troubling for me to understand how the future generation is going to cope with the fact that genocide is going to happen, the Zionism, and all these things. I have a fear in myself to even mention these things because of censorship. I'm not even sure. Quite doubtful of even if existing and breathing, talking about truth like a natural human being is allowed in the civilized society anymore. Um, Another thing, probably, I don't even know who I'm talking to, like I said, but the thing about my piano playing is it's usually just coming from like my sensitivities, right? Like I started out in high school, and due to like my parents stuff put on me, I have a need to just prove myself and be very strong appearing and meld into the group. They taught me that it's unacceptable to have low grades and such. But later on, I went to some social gatherings on my own, and it's been a real discovery to witness genuine people who are authentic and nice in the inside and accepting no matter what. Um, I went to Toastmasters and other volunteering organizations. They helped me with public speaking and sharing my deep emotional views without judgment. And throughout my time there, I developed a really deep connection and really rubbed off on my piano playing. And like I said, it's a kind of love and vulnerability in a social group. People are very understanding of where you're coming from, despite like not knowing the full picture. Everyone's just really accepting. And we had a new immigrant, and he doesn't speak English that well, but instead of judging him, we allowed him to speak, even though um, he couldn't express himself too well. My piano playing is basically my expression of the vulnerability and love within me, but as I reflect deeper, it's not worth it anymore because people are around me, at least, they've changed since COVID, I believe. I don't think it's worth communicating and talking to people anymore because they've changed for the worse and narcissism is taking over. Me included, I think I'm selfish in some aspects of, you know, being in a religion and judging other people, but I think with time it changes. But for now, my piano playing is pretty decent. I don't have a feeling to express myself through piano anymore because of what I mentioned, but moreover, my piano is just broken right now. Anyways, I'm trying to make peace with my past and just share this video out of genuine authenticity. Um, this is probably going to people who are like minded, and I'll try to ignore other people who don't think the same.